So I was making a video about a shower valve, and disappointed with GoPro. Your batteries don't even last 30-40 minutes. I mean, come on. This is supposed to be for like action and doing all this content, and batteries don't last. Maybe I need to do some more research. So this is what that valve is gonna wind up looking like. I just gotta finish soldering up some joints and we'll be good. So this was the valve that was leaking, causing damage to the interior and exterior of the home, and I had to offset it in different ways because the old valve was so deep, and I had to cut the tile, and we're going to use a Moen repair plate. And Moen valve Chateau is the style for the trim. So we're going to finish soldering this because I ran out of flux and battery. Imagine that. This is hard because the fitting, they used like 3 or 4 fittings to offset it. So now I have to get up in there. Some hot solder. Hot solder, not hot sauce. Come on, baby. I think we got it now. Wipe all that excess flux off so your pipes don't turn green. And looks like crap later on. You got a little bit dripping down there, but it's alright because I didn't have a choice. Alright, so clean that up. Alright, let's test this thing out. Get it down. So while that cools down, let's clean up a little bit. Tell you what, the best mini cutters that they have is Milwaukee. DeWalt. I'm not gonna say too much about their Sawzall, but a Milwaukee Sawzall is amazing. I had one that lasted me like 5 years. Little battery. These DeWalts, I ran through 3 of them in just this year alone. For those of you who do not use Teflon or a good amount of Teflon, when you're putting in your shower arms, pat yourself in the back later on when you're repairing thousands of dollars worth of damage. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. So you seen how I did that? You could use the arm of your channel lock, stick it inside the arm of the shower arm and twist it so you don't have to scratch up the finish. Let's put the cartridge in and then turn on the water and test this baby out. And then if you look at the top here, if you have this, okay, so you see how this has like a little notch right there at the front. you turn it to where the notch is in the back, you know for sure your valve, your cartridge is off. Alright, put the pin in there that holds your cartridge. Alright, that should do it. Turn on the water. Let me clean this up just in case. Sucks to get old. Sucks to get old. Okay. I found one in my truck. That's why I said I'll be right back, and then I found one.
You found one.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
So everything looks good. We must not have fingertips. Trying to turn the camera on from the back. It's not working. So put a little bit of caulking on the top so I can hold that in place. Shower head on. I'm gonna do a test. Test to make sure there's no leak coming from the pipe that feeds the shower head. Alright, we're good. So that's what it looks like now. This is what used to be on there before. That's why we use this, because we have to cut the tile and something has to cover it, right? Because we can't get into the pipes and weld it the way we need to with just this little circle. So anybody else out there doing stuff like this, subscribe, like, share. I'm teaching you guys how to do this, you know, so plumbers or handyman, whatever, want to do it, they do it the right way. I'm doing this for customers, so if you can't afford to pay a plumber, you can try doing it yourself. On other videos I explain how to solder copper, how to put things together. You know, I try to be wide open with everything. It's a little hard, I'm trying to get used to, you know, recording and doing all this other stuff at the same time. You know, it's some jobs are 5 minutes, some jobs 2-3 hours a day. But in the future, I'm going to show you guys how to do loop leaks. That's really cool. Loop leaks are like the biggest jobs we do right now, especially in this area is Coleman, Coconut Creek, Parkland, Boca, stuff like that. These areas are bad because this used to be swampland. So this mechanism here that I'm putting on is part of the trim for the handle. It keeps the handle in place. Make sure that's nice and tight. Alright. Alright, last part. Let's put this handle on, clean up, and get out of here. Alright guys, I'm going to save some battery for the next job. This is what it's going to look like when it's done, and it is done. Alright guys, catch you on the next one. Come on, subscribe, like, share. Let's get it.